My name is Emily. I am a mom of two. I have a 5-year-old and an 8-month-old, and I have a passion for homeschooling. My 5-year-old is going into kindergarten this year, so I thought that I would do an unboxing of some of our homeschool curriculum. Last year we did do the Good and the Beautiful as well. We did the preschool curriculum, so now I'm going into my second year of homeschooling, and it's just been really great and I love it so much. So I wanted to start this channel to kind of talk about my passion for homeschooling, and I just thought it would be really fun to bring people along with me. So yeah, let's get started. So before we open the box, well, I already opened it, but before we go through the box, I did just want to talk about these two up here. So let's see, in March or May or whatever, the Good and the Beautiful, they came out saying that they are changing their math boxes. They are changing them to like cardboard boxes instead of wooden boxes. So I did not like that. I really wanted to get my hands on a wooden box, so I went to the website and I just purchased a wooden box and the math curriculum. So if you don't know what the Good and the Beautiful is, they are a Christian-based homeschool curriculum. They have free curriculum that you get just the PDF of, and then you can print. I personally like to have the books, the physical books. I just find that a bit easier. It's just what works for me and my family. So the Good and the Beautiful, they're a very gentle program. They have very beautiful artwork, soft approach to homeschool, which I personally really love. I know a lot of people don't like that, especially like as their kids get older, they feel like it's a little bit too like babyish for their older kids, which I totally understand that. But with me having a 5-year-old, I just really love this program, and it's just working out for us really well. So I wanted to keep going with them. What I really love about this curriculum is that they are an open and go curriculum, which means that you just open and go, just that. There is no prep work, there is no teacher's guide. Every lesson has its own tiny little prep. I mean, you just read one tiny little sentence and then you're good to go. Let's go ahead and open the box. So after doing the preschool course, they have kind of a transition into the kindergarten course, which is called the Kindergarten Prep Book. So it's kind of just a very gentle transition into kindergarten, because kindergarten is kind of a big deal. There's a lot that goes into it, and you're starting to read. That's a big deal. I feel like just taking the most gentle approach possible is the way that I would like to go. So let's see, let's get this out. So here we have the kindergarten curriculum for language arts. Level K language arts book. And I believe there are 120 lessons. Let's see. Yes, there are 120 lessons. Each lesson is super short, super simple. It's just super beautiful. They have a lot of adorable artwork. It's very easy. Okay, so I did forget to mention that there is an app that correlates with the Level K course book. It's called the Letter Tiles app. And in this description of it, it says that there are many lessons that refer to the app for spelling practice. I'm not sure how much of this app we're going to be using because we are a screen-free family, so I am hoping we don't have to use this too much, but if there are days where we're having some trouble and we need to refer to the app, then we'll do that. But this is an option for people as well if you are interested in the app. Another thing that I really like about this curriculum is that they take a spiral approach, which means that they introduce a topic and then maybe like the next day or the day after they'll introduce a different topic. Then maybe like the day after that they'll go back to the first topic. And the reason for that is they want to keep things very fresh and new, because especially with kindergartners, if you kind of go with like the mastery approach, at least for my son, I know that he would not like that. He would probably get very bored, very overwhelmed. Keeping things fresh and new and kind of hopping around a little bit, it works for him. And with that, there is Reading Booster A cards and Reading Booster A books. The Reading Booster A cards, they have little words, blending words that correlate with specific lessons in the course book. And so you would kind of use this as a resource and a guide for the lesson. So these two go together. There is reading books, and each book has their own CVC words in them. The first book is just very easy to read. I dig, I sit. So just very cute, easy books to read. And then as you kind of go through the books, they get harder and harder. So then when you get to the last book, there is like 2 sentences on each page, I believe. So it just gets a little bit harder. But by this point, he should be already knowing how to read these books. So it should be easy for him when we get to that point. So this is all of the language arts for Level K. Let's see. So I got the poetry parties for littles. I got this because I want to add more fun into our homeschool year, and I think that this would be a really good way, especially because my son loves insects and spiders specifically. Really cute projects and stuff, so I think that he will really enjoy this. And then this book I actually got for my niece. She is in the 6th grade this year, so this is first book of a new series called Lantern Lane. The second book isn't out yet, but if she likes this book, then I'll get her the second book too. I just think that she would really like this one though. And then I also got kindergarten books. These are the Bees and the Trees. And so these are kind of like the Booster A books, but there's just same thing, very easy to read sentences, just for more practice. I think that you can never have enough books ever. I wanted to get these to go with these. I just think that once my son takes off with reading, he'll just want to read everything. And so I want to just make sure that I have books for him to be able to read at his level. Let's see. So I got these two as well. We already have book 1. This is A Dog Named Sniff. So they had books 2 and 3 on there. And so I wanted to get them to match. This is My First Nature Reader and My First Africa Reader. And these are the same things. They're just readers. They have short stories in them, just for, again, when he learns how to blend words together, and we just really hone in on phonics and reading, he'll just be able to really read these. And these books are so, so cute. Like, look at that. That is just adorable. I love this. Super cute. I just love their artwork. So beautiful. And then the last thing I got in here is the science curriculum. This is the field and the flowers. So they have a few different science categories, I would say. So one is like fields and flowers, like this one. Another one is winds and waves, and then another one is sparks and stars. So it's basically just exactly what it is. So this is more like insects. There's some stuff about trees, which is why I got this one, because we're going into fall now. So I wanted to get the one that correlates with that season. So when winter comes, I will get the winds and the waves, so that way we can learn more about weather. And then I'm not sure if we'll get the sparks and the stars. I feel like once we get the winds and the waves and the fields and flowers, that'll kind of hold us off for a while, because there's a lot to kind of go through with this. But with this, it comes with a parent guide, and then it comes with the big book of science stories, and then this is kind of what we'll be working through with the stories and the science projects and stuff like that. Okay, so for the science books, it's actually the parent guide that has all the lessons. So here's a supplies list, and then when you get to the first lesson, it has an opening, and then you just read that little poem, and then there actually on each page there's a movie time or a story time. So I guess this is like a short video that you watch about trees that live and sleep. And then at the end of each lesson, there is a discussion and then an optional activity. So for this one, trees year round, the story time is actually the story from this book. So on this first page, Lucia's Christmas fir. So then we would read this story to correlate with the second lesson in the book. So that story goes with this. See how it says, read the Christmas fir? And then same thing, there's a discussion and then an optional activity at the end. Love that there's just different subjects now that we're doing. So like with the preschool course, it was just that one course book, which was fine for his age. But now I feel like we're just making it a lot more fun. I'm really excited about all of this stuff. Let me know if you guys want me to make a specific video about things. I could do like a flip through of the curriculum if you're curious. I know there's a lot out there though, so I'm sure you've seen it before. So I will be making a separate video about my kindergarten curriculum picks, and in that I will have a different curriculum for handwriting, and then I will also show you the read alouds that we're going to be reading this year. But as far as the good and the beautiful, I wanted to just do our little unboxing to get an idea of what we're doing this year. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.